Education 632 by Sandra Cato. The pattern of practice I chose was reading and writing workshop. It is important to give students time to reflect on and discuss their writing processes. This is because students understand and are attempting to use reading and writing strategies before they have actually mastered them. It is important to model workshops as a group activity before expecting students to do it independently. Workshops should begin with a mini lesson, have an independent work time, and end with a sharing time. When teaching mini lessons in workshops, it is important to use authentic literature to model the strategies being taught. By doing this, students actually get to see the strategy in use. It's also important to teach only one strategy or skill at a time. These are difficult concepts for children to grasp, and they need time to focus and practice each one. And in this day and age, using technology is very important in every subject. Different studies have shown that workshop groups improve reading and writing skills more than basal reader groups do. It has also shown that students enjoy workshops, and of course they're going to participate and learn more when they enjoy something. Workshops begin with mini lessons. This is when the students sit around the teacher and learn about one specific reading or writing skill that they are going to practice that day until they become fairly proficient in it. There are many things that teachers can teach for the mini lessons. These are just a few examples. They can use poems to model imagery. They can use expository texts to teach expository writing. They can use encyclopedias to teach research skills. They can use descriptive text. They can use basic dialogue. Or they could teach that stories follow sequences and patterns. After the mini lesson comes the independent work time. Older students can work at their own pace and on their own level by themselves. Younger students can work with a partner or in a small group. These are some examples of students engaged in independent work. While they're doing their independent work, the teacher is circling through the room helping students who need it. The final part of a workshop is the sharing time, or the time for reflective talk. This is very important to give students a chance to process, recall, and remember what they have learned. Sharing is usually part of the closing section. This is when classmates can meet back on the carpet to review their mini lesson, and they talk about what they've read or what they wrote. Some characteristics of workshops can be either a strength or a weakness depending on the student. Students have more responsibility, and for some students they will step up to the challenge and be more responsible. Some don't. Students can control what they read. If students choose appropriate books, this is great because they'll be more motivated to read something they've chosen. But some students don't have a very good grasp of what they should choose, and this can lead to texts either being way too easy or way too difficult. There are many strengths to reading and writing workshops. One strength is that they are ideal for mini lessons. Another is that books are at individual levels, making it more motivating and making it easier for students to stay on task. Another is that students can work at their own pace. Slower readers are not forced to keep up with faster readers. Another strength is that it gives the teacher time to talk to individuals. There are some weaknesses. to workshops. One is that students must be task-oriented. Another is that they must work well alone. It can also be confusing for teachers because they feel a loss of control over student choice and because students are working at different levels. One specific instructional strategy which can be used with reading and writing workshops is direct instruction. Many lessons provide explicit information about a specific skill or strategy. Workshops have many benefits to struggling readers. First, it gives the teacher time to provide one-on-one instruction to students. Secondly, the instruction can be private. This means that students who are too shy or embarrassed to discuss a lack of knowledge or understanding on their part can get individual help. Another benefit is that students can read at their individual instructional level instead of at their independent level or their frustration level. Mini lessons are a good format so that students have less information to process at once. This is particularly important for students who have processing problems, but because these concepts are so difficult to master, it's important for all students.
And obviously, these are the references for the presentation.